Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Taylor, co-owner of Vegan Proteins Online Coaching, and I have a quick, fun one for you today. Today we're going to talk about making a plan for the worst you. Okay, so what do I mean by that? A lot of times when we make plans, goals, to-do lists, we are imagining kind of the best version of ourselves in our mind going through those things. And that's great. I think that's really important to imagine the person that you want to be and create goals and plans for that person. For the days where you just wake up and your energy is awesome and you have all the time in the world to do the things that you want to do, you can knock those to-do lists right out. But a lot of us forget when we are making these elaborate aspirational plans and goals that we don't feel like that every day. There are days that we just wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Maybe we're coming down with a cold, our energy is crap, our schedule is crazy, and then that aspirational, over the top to-do list to reach our goals, not only are we not able to do the things on that list, but that is compounded by the fact that we feel like crap about the fact that now that we're not doing the things that we said we were going to do. A lot of times we talk about confidence, and the best way, in my opinion, to build confidence is to become a person that does what they say they are going to do. If I say I'm going to do this workout on this day, and then you do it, you just built trust with yourself. You just built confidence in yourself that you're the type of person that does what they say they're gonna do. And every time you say, oh, I'm gonna start the diet on Monday, and you don't, you break trust with yourself. You break that down and you become a less confident person. So when you make these plans for the best version of you, but you have an off day and you don't follow through on those things, you're breaking that trust with yourself and you're becoming less confident. And I feel like it's a real shame because it doesn't have to be that way. It does not have to be all or nothing. So what I want you to do is I want you to make a list of your non-negotiables, things that have to happen every day in order to move you forward. Even on your worst day, what can you still do? And the things on your worst you to-do list should be very, very simple. Literally things that you have to do. Feed the kids, feed the pets, water your garden so it doesn't die. All of those things that happen like outside of you, but what about the stuff for you? Maybe instead of like read for an hour, maybe it's read 2 pages of a book. Maybe instead of get 10,000 steps outside, maybe it's just sit outside in the sun for 10 minutes. Assuming there is sun. You get what I'm saying. Maybe instead of doing a crazy ass workout, it's just some gentle stretching. Maybe instead of hitting your macros exactly, it's just making sure that you get vegetables in that day, or hydrating yourself, or going to bed at your bedtime. Things that you feel confident that you can do even when, for whatever reason, you're feeling like crap, whether that's mentally, physically. When you make this worst you checklist, it can really help you not feel like you've completely fallen off track, even if the day isn't great. I'm a big fan of the low-hanging fruit, the non-negotiables, the things that must happen as a bare minimum of what you're attempting to do every single day. And then those bigger item tasks, if you will, to move you towards your goals, those are for days where you're feeling pretty good, things are going your way. And just recognizing that your to-do list, again, doesn't have to just be an all or nothing situation. It can be scalable to how you're feeling on that day, so that even though every day won't necessarily be a giant step towards your goal, maybe some days are just baby steps towards your goal, and that's okay. The most important thing is to keep going. And let's say you have a day where you are just sick as a dog and you can't get out of bed and nothing positive is gonna happen for you that day. Listen, it's happened to all of us before. The key is the next time you're feeling a little bit better, get right back to that baseline tasks and then work yourself back up from there. We all fall off track sometimes with one of our goals, sometimes with all of our goals. The key is not how can I never fall off track again, because that's not realistic. We all will. The key is how can I learn how to get back at these things as quickly as possible so I don't lose too much momentum. So have you ever done this before? Have you ever made a checklist for the worst you? And if so, what is on that checklist? If you haven't made it, I want you to go ahead and make one now. And please tell me in the comments below, what are some of the things on that worst you checklist that you feel like you could do on even your worst day? Maybe your items will inspire other people to come up with ideas for their own lists. What do you think about this concept in general? Let me know in the comments down below. If anybody is interested in any kind of coaching, check out VeganProteins.com. We have been coaching vegans to get in their best shape, become their best self since 2008. We would love to hear from you. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell, all the things I'm supposed to tell you to do at the end of a YouTube video, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.